everybody, and welcome back to the Jesters Wintertime Playground Funland.
Full working title right there.
So much snow. It's wet.
Thank you to our friend Seth Covey for that wonderful intro. I am your Christmas keeper today. We are playing Monster of the Week in our second annual tradition, Christmas special.
Yeah.
Woo!
Santa Claus.
Santa,
but it's spelled different. RP Jesters presents Santa Claus.
There you go. I like that.
Joining me today, as always, we have I should have come up with winter themed epithets for everyone.
Yeah.
How are you going to make Andrew Frost wintry?
That'll be fun. Joining me today, as always, we have the magical talking snowman, Casey Reardon.
Hello. I am playing the Initiate Playbook.
We have the reindeer that got a little too drunk on eggnog, Sky Swanson.
Why you gotta call me out like that? Like last Christmas? Why you gotta do that to me, man? I told you that in confidence. Anywho, I'm Sky. Give me an M. Give me a U. Give me an N. Give me a Dane. What does that spell?
Christane.
No, Mundane.
Mundane.
Christine.
I will be playing the Mundane.
We have the Italian fairy that delivers presents instead of Santa that I can't remember the name of, Rachel Kordell.
Oh.
It wasn't either Andrew and I.
I was expecting Andrew.
We were all thinking it was going to be Andrew.
Funny.
I'm playing the Hex.
And we have Andrew Frost.
Yeah, there we go. Can't get more wintry than that, baby. And I'll be playing a Pararomantic.
Thank you all for joining me today. We are playing Monster of the Week, the Powered by the Apocalypse 2d6 system. If you missed last year's Christmas special, the Law and Order NCPD,
Naughty Crimes Division.
Naughty Crimes. That's what it was.
NCD.
I was thinking North Cole Police Department.
That would have been a good one too.
If you missed last year's Christmas special, Law and Order NCD, that's okay because this isn't related. But you should go listen to it.
Go check it out.
Woo!
It's
Check it out.
It's a holler.
I ran it. It was fun.
He did. It was. Without further ado, somewhere in the lawless snowy wastes known to outsiders as Canada, a group of friends gather at a mountaintop retreat to while away the holidays and reminisce about the good old days. Sharp winter winds send flurries of snow hurtling into the dark beyond. The moon is 3/4 full and shines bright among a sky full of stars, far from the light pollution you've all gotten used to. December 21st, 2012. 5 years since you all graduated college. Your friend Kyle has invited you all to this lodge to celebrate the winter solstice and the end of the world. But, it's just like a fun winter retreat. It's just, the Mayans weren't right about everything. So, as we crawl up this this winter retreat,
It's all connecting.
we see at the top of this this snowy mountaintop surrounded by fog and pine trees, there is a ski lift, sort of a quarter turn around the mountain, when the ski resorts, the slopes are open, which they are currently not.
Isn't it the middle of winter though?
Yeah.
They're not open though?
Yeah, they're
just hemorrhaging money right now. Just hemorrhaging money.
It's peak season. Where is everybody?
This is an experimental ski resort that only opens between May and July.
This is
Oh.
the
Corner the
shittiest
market
ski resort.
on skiing.
Yeah, corner the market on summer skiing, exactly.
Oh my god.
No, but the ski resort was actually shut down a couple months ago. If you want to know why, you can ask me later because I'm doing the intro right now.
Oh, all right.
Walking up the snowy, dirt, hilly road to the lodge at the top of this mountain, we see a young woman puffed up by her big, fluffy jacket, probably some kind of big, fluffy boots, a backpack over one shoulder, and a little fuzzy hat. Rachel, could you please describe your hex?
Madison Harris. She wasn't always like this. She was kind of boring. But 5 years ago, something changed her. And yes, while on the outside, she's bundled up in a thick jacket and a tiny hat with a cute little pom-pom on it. Underneath, she sports some alternative gothy-looking shirt. She's got some jeans with like some rips in them and some fishnet leggings underneath.
Under the jeans.
Whole
okay.
new style, absolutely. It's winter, you gotta layer up, you know.
Right, with fishnets.
But you need the aesthetics.
Well,
So
you'd
cozy.
be surprised how warm they are, actually. You put fishnets on and suddenly you feel like you're wearing pants. Anyway, I digress. But, you know, it's like the face doesn't match the outfit. Like, she's got this pretty, like, you know, simple kind of, oh god, what's the word to describe it? It's just like, you know, the kind of like your girl next door kind of look about her. But, like, if, like, her goth friend threw her into Hot Topic, and then, like, you know, pulled her out and she was wearing something different. But she looks very confident in this appearance.
And as Madison turns and glances back at the foggy, snowy forest behind her, what does she see that makes her hurry to get up to the lodge and get inside?
Trees. There's so many trees. You know, 2 years ago she had a weird experience with trees and she's just never quite the same.
Oh, no.
Trees can move sometimes, you know. It's not always the wind.
Would you say that she harbors a grudge?
Finger gun.
Take +1 forward, Andrew, for that pun.
Wow.
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 No, but yeah, no. There's something shifty about the trees. Perhaps
Yeah.
maybe the shade is just a little shadowy underneath their leafy pines or whatever tree you said. But
Yeah, as the pine trees seem to loom and stretch in the 3/4 moonlight. We race up the hill to the outside of the lodge. There are lights on the top and bottom floors. We see Kyle, your friend Kyle, who is this big, athletic, gentle giant. He is total himbo, very sweet and emotionally intelligent, but basically flunked every single class in college, and somehow managed to scrape by with his extracurriculars.
C's get degrees.
C's get degrees, baby.
That was
It
it.
It helps when Daddy buys a wing of the communication school.
Kyle is currently on the outside of the cabin. He's fiddling with a window that will not shut properly. It keeps banging and clattering in the wind and letting in this cold breeze that chills the house. Inside, helping to try to figure out the window, is Kyle's boyfriend, Sean. This, another athletic type, but a little leaner. Sean was a swimmer. Looks exasperated with Kyle, but in that, like, God, I love him so much kind of way, you know? Like, this
Aww.
is stupid, but
God,
boy, I
Eddie
love
hot.
him. He's so hot, man. He's so hot and so nice.
So hot.
And Sean is like trying to like hold the window, and Kaya's like hammering at the with a nail. Not exactly sure what he's hammering. It is a window, and Sean is like, no, put it down. No, put it. Hold that. And Kyle is just basically not listening. It just keeps like pounding away at the windowsill, trying to like dent it into place. Basically, behind Kyle, in the kitchen, which has been, it's this cozy little wooden retreat. The interior is decorated with tinsel, and there are stockings over the fireplace, which is currently roaring. In the kitchen, there are several elves on several shelves, and there is a printout of the Mayan stone calendar taped to the front of the fridge.
Love it.
And in the kitchen, Andrew, could you please describe your character?
The person standing in the kitchen right now is a much different person than you guys were friends with back in college. Chris in his college days was your
Perfect.
stereotypical metalhead, long dark hair, kind of burly builds, into the weirder things like occulty stuff, that kind of thing. But the one standing in the kitchen right now is a clean-cut award cleaver looking fellow wearing a sweater vest, khakis, nice boots, and Chris has just really kind of cleaned up his act. He just looks like your everyday 50s television father.
Oh my god, this is perfect.
And Chris, what in the kitchen is the lodge out of stock that they really should have had? Kyle really should have planned ahead. What are we missing here?
Well, we just did not bring enough toilet paper, and it's really gonna
Oh, God.
it's gonna make things really awkward at some
Gotta
point.
ration
I
that,
mean,
people. Gotta ration that.
I don't know why they keep the toilet paper in the kitchen, but that does feel like a Kyle move. We pan away from the kitchen to the living room, where sitting on one of the big, thick armchairs, kind of almost sinking into it, is Sean's little sister, Ryan. She is 16. She has a long braid that could almost twirl around her several times. She's curled up. She's got a little cardigan on, a little blanket. She's messing around on her phone. And sitting on the couch in front of the fireplace is Sky's Mundane. Could you please describe your character?
Let's go for a hat trick, people here. The Maggie you see in front of you is not the
Yeah!
Maggie you remember from college. No, she looks relatively the same. You're used to seeing Maggie dressed in bright colors and usually has her orange curly hair into a tight bun up on top. She's a slightly heavier set, 20, well, I think 27, 28 or something like that at this point. White girl with freckles across her face. And her usual bubbly attitude is, physically, just like looking at her, is not as much there anymore. You can see that there's some bags under her eyes, and as she sits on the couch across from this 16-year-old, you could see that she has actually reopen one of the windows, undoing whatever nails or whatnot they did to keep it closed there, and has a cigarette in one hand outside of the window, and is saying to the girl across the way,
phones are great. They just really suck up all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think they're great. I think they're great.
Ryan's eyes just peek up from behind her phone at you, hold there for 3 seconds, then go back to texting whatever she's doing.
yeah. And I pull out my own phone real fast, and it's just cracked across the face of it. And I quickly flick through a couple of things there, and an image of Orion, pulled from a Facebook page or something that is on her phone, and it just says Orion underneath it, and goes,
Orion, okay.
takes another drag, and then,
I understand that you misheard me, but I'm choosing to believe you just looked at a different picture of someone named Orion instead of just Ryan. And
oh, whoops. I kept hearing Orion this whole time.
No, that's canon.
No,
Just
yeah,
looking
it
at a
fully
different-
says Orion on the phone,
different
actually.
person.
It just says Orion. No, that is extremely, that is accurate.
And Maggie, as you're kind of going back and forth between your cigarette and your phone, over the fireplace, over the mantle, there is a stuffed head of a moose with big, tremendous antlers stretching out over the lodge floor. What is it about this stuffed moose head that makes even the unflappable Maggie cow a little unsettled?
I would say that they didn't properly taxidermy it. So you can see where part of it, the hair is fallen out. It's gone dry and scaly. So it's still a moose head, and it just looks like a very old moose head, but it looks like it's rotting.
Wasn't preserved properly.
It was not preserved properly.
And lastly, we kind of zoom away off into the upstairs bathroom. The door is shut and locked, and inside, poring over his phone at the sink, is Casey's initiate. Would you please describe your character?
So Trey Panur is in this puffy vest that has these like patches of different pastel colors all over it. He's wearing salmon shorts, and he has these custom Air Jordans that are these bright neon colors. Clearly he is not prepared for the cold at all. At least it doesn't look that way. You can see kind of about calf height, he's wearing these white socks as well, just kind of fully up there.
Nice.
And
Nice.
he's wearing currently these glasses that are those like kind of plastic glasses that just have like the shutters over it, but they're shaped like little Christmas trees.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's my favorite.
Oh, I love this guy.
Treypreneur, as you are poring over your phone, as the initiate, you have a start of session move.
I do. That
Would
is
you-
true.
Would you care to roll it?
All right, we're going to go ahead and roll. That is a 7.
A 7. So on a 7 and 9, you get a mission associated with the mystery. And if you do, you'll get some info or help. Now, you're poring over your phone. You're tracking finances in your little finance app. And today, just this morning, in the crypto community, there was a massive crash. And your sect,
Oh my god.
your sect, the Fraternitas Cryptonomia, the
Praise the blockchain.
also known as the Cult of the Blockchain, have been in basically spiraling in free fall, trying to recover from this and figure it out. And as you're checking through, you see that all of these different crypto coins and other blockchain based systems have all crashed except for 3. There are 3 coins that are still holding their own. These are Root, the money is the root of all evil coin, Axe, which is literally just AXE, and or Axe coin, and Trophy coin, which is the symbol for his little platinum trophy. And you, as an initiate of the Fraternitas Cryptonomia, you are able to interpret these omens.
Oh my god.
And see
That's
that
amazing.
your sect, by the will of the blockchain, has asked that you cut down the root of some evil in your vicinity. And if you do so, you will be rewarded.
All right.
Ooh.
I think he kind of just looks up and looks into the mirror and just kind of nods at himself and says, "All right, man, you got this. I mean, it's like a big mission this time. He's just hyping himself up in the mirror.
Yeah.
Just all right, like all we gotta do is just cut down the root of." Fuck, man.
As you're kind of breaking down a little bit, there is a knock at the bathroom door.
I'm not crying. Who is it?
Hey, it's me, Agatha. You okay in there?
Yeah, no, everything's chill, Aggie. He runs over to the toilet and flushes it. Just taking a deuce.
Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I think I saw your other friend walking up. So almost the whole gang's here. If you want to come down and meet her.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll be right down. Yeah.
So you finish up in the bathroom. You wash your hands, or at least run the faucet for a little bit, and go outside where you see Agatha Luxembourg, the owner of the cabin here, and also the proprietor of the ski resort. She is a 30-something woman with blonde hair pulled back in a ponytail. She is starting to go a little bit gray. There's a little streak in there. She's got a couple light freckling across her face. She's wearing a nice cardigan, a little plump, and she's just the sweetest vacation mom you've ever met. Doesn't have any family of her own, but treats her guests like her family. And she greets you. She hands you a mug of steaming hot chocolate as you exit. and says, and she pats you on the back. You're not sure if she overheard what you were saying, but she just pats you on the shoulder and says, "Hey, it's gonna be okay, Trey. Don't worry about it. All right."
I mean, yeah, everything's always fine. Thanks for the hot chocolate.
You're welcome.
No.
Just very, very sincerely, she goes off to do her own business.
Oh my goodness.
Chris, as you're coming away from the kitchen with your drink of choice, Kyle and Sean have managed to get the window to shut properly, at least for now, until Maggie pries it open again. And there's a knock on the door as Madison enters the lodge. And Trey comes downstairs, and you are all in a room together for the first time in 5 years.
Oh my god! Hi everyone! Like goes around, gives everyone a big ol' hug.
Mm-hmm.
Like throws off the puffy jacket and everything. Just settles in. What's going on?
Oh, Maddie, great to see you. Were you in my closet from college?
No. Oh my gosh. I've just, life just kind of takes you on so many paths. You would not
tell me about it.
believe. She hugs you tightly, Chris. And then, maybe a second too long, and then moves on to the next person.
Maggie, as everyone is kind of regathering in the living room here, as Chris comes over by the fire, I imagine you all gather around by the fire with your drinks too.
Yeah, it's a little nippy in here.
Sitting warm. Yeah, you look over. Kyle is still messing with the window a little bit. And Sean's like, "Come, Madison is here. Come on, come say hi."
Oh, I pay attention to that. I totally would like to use magic to just shut that window.
Okay, go ahead and roll, and we will circle back to that briefly.
God, I hope you fail and just
2d6
shatter
plus
a
your
window.
weird.
What if I got 2 6s?
I think that'd be really good.
Whoa.
As you, you got 2 6. Oh, great!
What?
Yo, first roll double six.
Like,
that's
literally.
crazy.
That's a good
First
start.
roll.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. It's a good thing we're not gonna get those later.
No.
Get those out of the way
No,
early.
no.
No.
What does that look like? What does it look like when you use magic to do this?
Oh, it's gonna be like noticing the commotion of everything, paying attention, and then hearing off to the side, come on, pull away from the window. She looks and just does a little your fingers coming together and pulling down, and just the window closes, and she looks at everyone and she's like, I have the coolest thing to tell you guys.
Kyle accidentally gets his fingers caught as it shut, and he
no.
shit. You can hear him cursing outside.
You're right over
he-
there, champ?
He comes right back and says, "He's like, I'm fine. Where's
Sorry
the drinks
about that.
at? Yeah." And Kyle, goes to pour everyone drinks.
Yeah, let's drink some alcohol.
But as you all gather around the fire, Maggie, you see the firelight flickering and illuminating all your friends, and you see Chris's shadow stretching across the back of the cabin, and there's just this fuzzy little specter kind of hanging around in his shadow that it almost looks like his shadow has antlers. Huge stag-like antlers.
Yeah. Maggie takes a drag off of their cigarette and is just like,
Damn it.
Hey, yo, Maddie Mads, can we just, chat for a second? Over here. That would be great. Before,
Yeah.
we make this big announcement or whatever. I feel like we need to catch up,
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I just kind of grab Maddie and we kind of go over a little bit. He has her in a little bit of a huddle and says, "Okay, shit, it's not okay. No, it's not. It's not good. Maddie, all right?
Oh, yeah.
it's
what?
not
What?
good. Okay.
You're
so
why were you sweating like that 3 seconds ago?
it's a puffy jacket, all right? But here's the thing.
and no shorts.
The chain's crashing a little bit, and I could really use a little help from my good friend Maddie Mads to help me boost it up a bit. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
How can I help? What do you want? Wait, I don't know. It's been a long time because I remember I was in the oh god, what was it called? The chain thing, right? I did that with you for the longest time. Yeah, no, I
Okay,
think
the fact that you forgot that really is diminishing my confidence in you just a little bit.
Look, try. I still have my degree in fight, and mind you, I've been on like a little bit of an adventure for the past couple of years, like crazy. But so it's some stuff. It's okay. It's just names. Sometimes you forget names and things, but that doesn't mean you forget the experience. What can I help you with?
Okay, yeah. So basically, we gotta like cut down the root of all evil. You know that crypto, the root. Root coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta. I
yeah,
think we
root
gotta. Honestly, the instructions were a little vague. But like, you know
Okay.
what you're doing, right? You did back then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be where I am right now if it weren't for you. So like, if you could just.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna walk away.
Oh, yeah, no, I got
thinking
Trey,
she's just
Trey.
gonna fix it. What? Yeah. What?
Like, Trey, I got your back in whatever way I got. Turns and it's kind of like, God, I wish I remembered more of my freaking math class. For the whole
Sorry, what?
finance thing. Nothing. No, nothing. Don't worry.
We all
Cool.
everyone reconvenes around the fire. Kyle comes in with a tray of shots that he lays out for everyone. Everyone grabs one. Sean's sister Ryan reaches out, but Sean slaps her hands no, you don't. Overhead on the banister of the upstairs hall that kind of looks over the lodge, Miss Luxembourg is just kind of leaning on the rail and sipping her hot chocolate, just watching you all guys have fun and just smiling.
That's kind of weird, though, right? Anybody else notice?
Well, it is her place.
I guess, but it's like the equivalent of having cameras in here. Oh, by the way, there are there just pointing out the cameras, just for me to record for posterity's sake. There's a drone
you put the
hovering
cameras
outside
there,
the window.
Huh. Okay.
Real quick before you continue, I have a question.
Yeah.
In regards to temptation.
Yeah.
It just says, whenever you give into your temptation and act accordingly, you mark experience. Will you let me know when something I do meets that?
Yeah. It's so my read is basically whenever you're about to do something non-magical, I might tempt you to be don't you want to magic it up?
Yeah. Okay, cool. I just want to, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
And we got
meant.
a short amount of time and there's a lot going on. So if you think there's a moment that might fit that, feel free.
Well, I
to...
just closed the windows.
Yeah, but you weren't fixated on doing that normally anyway. So
I know. That was a joke.
Yeah. But yeah, feel free to bring it up because I might not be thinking.
No problem.
about it.
Okay. Anyway.
So Kyle, everyone hands out shots. Does anyone not do a shot?
Maggie will take a shot right away and then take Sean's shot.
As he's fighting with his sister to put her shot, you just snatch it out of his hand. It's hey.
I just snatch it and take it and yeah, do the reunion.
Kyle points at you and goes, "Hey, party foul! That's another shot." And he hands you another shot.
He takes that shot as well.
He starts pouring more, and as he's pouring, he goes, "Wow, it is so great to see all you guys. It's been 2 years?
It's been 5, bud.
5 years." He looks at Sean.
Yeah,
he's
five
Sean's
years.
Sean's yes, 5 years, dude. That's yes. It was our fifth wedding, not wedding. It was our fifth anniversary
wedding,
a month ago, and Kyle's "Oh yeah, that makes more sense." Anyway, I'm a little tipsy already. But tell me,
you haven't even taken your shot yet.
Oh, I pre-gamed the hell out of this place, bro.
Sick.
But tell me, how's everyone doing? What's been going on? And as he says that, there is this sudden gust of wind that rattles the window, not the one that Madison closed because she did a good job, but the window next to Maggie just bangs closed and open again. And there's this distant skitter and howl of animals in the distance.
Oh.
That was weird. I didn't do that.
Yeah, Kyle
what was that?
That's probably nothing. Mountains full of wild
older
animals.
Yeah. What kind of animals live out? I'm not usually in this sort of environment, if you will.
Yeah. No, Totes,
big
bro.
animals,
So there's
big animals with
Yeah.
sharp, nasty teeth and everything. You know,
yeah, Totes. There's like wolves.
Yeah, there are wolves.
Like, okay.
wolverines.
It's probably
You
other
know,
other
those
things.
Yeah,
Mountain lion.
Elk.
We're on a mountain after all.
probably
I
a
didn't know
couple
mountains
big
had
probably some
lions. I thought they
moose.
were like in the jungle. That's
No,
where the
no,
song
that's
is.
like
Like,
a-
in
that's
the
a-
jungle, the mighty
No, that's a
jungle.
jungle lion. That's a jungle lion.
Oh.
Yeah.
'Cause they
No, I
didn't
get them
say that in
confused
the
too. It's
song.
okay.
You know, it's funny because everyone's like, lions are king of the jungle and all that, but they're actually just in the savannah. It's kind of crazy.
Who the fuck
Or
asked you,
Mattis?
Chris?
Madison. Madison is sitting next to Chris, and like on like the last thing that he said, just like Nas is like, yeah, no, totally.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I won't let you.
Oh my god.
Maggie, as you say, there's a couple of Bigfoots out there.
Yeah.
Kyle's like, yo, dude, I totally saw a Bigfoot on my way up the mountain.
What?
yeah?
No way.
Yes, there was this huge Bigfoot. It was like big and hairy and foot.
Did you ask him how his day was going?
No, he was like over in the woods, but he was totally Bigfoot, man.
You sure that wasn't
Oh.
Chris? Ayo.
That was a good singer you had there, Trey.
Shut up.
Chris, you just feel these spectral hands just slowly massaging your shoulders.
What?
Thanks.
Everyone. No.
I didn't feel that.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys.
you hadn't asked
Okay,
me.
so you remember senior year how like I kind of like got different, So you
Yeah,
may.
you were a freak beforehand.
Oh, I know. Anyway, so I kind of like kept secrets. I wasn't really like sure about it, but like, okay, guys, I am magical.
Whoa,
that's
I
awesome,
had
Maddie.
no idea. That's wild.
Sean is
It's-
like, yeah, you are magical, Madison.
You
That's good to
sure
know."
are, sweetie.
Yeah.
Take
No,
a drag
check
on
this.
Cigarette.
I pull a deck of cards out of my pocket, and I slap them down on the table in front of me, and I want to pull my hand up and make a house of cards.
Whoa.
You roll for that? Or do you want me to just do it?
I think you could just do that. That's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Yeah.
Then I do my little party trick, and I'm like, whoosh, and I'm like, I am magic.
Gee whiz, that's some neato sleight of hand you got there, Maddie.
Magicians are so cool.
You guys are too cute. And she just like leans back and like puts her feet up and knocks over the cards.
I guess I should clean those up, and Chris is gonna rummage
Oh,
out
no.
the floor.
Don't worry about it. I got it. And just like moves her hand and just puts them back into a deck.
Oh,
She's like,
Oh,
whoosh.
that-
oh.
Whoa.
Okay, so the house, like, how'd you do that one?
Is that like a trick deck?
No, guys, it's magic.
Guys, it's just wires. You don't need to worry about that.
Did you put wires in and cameras? Did
Oh
you?
my-
Are you?
Yeah, no. We've been working on this for a while. Maddie, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing magic, Trey.
Yeah,
It's cool.
No, it's not something.
Doing magic, Mom. It's cool.
It's not something we just do.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh,
you guys see at this
yes.
point Agatha Luxembourg. You're not really sure when she left, but she has vanished from the railing.
Here, let me just pull up the cameras.
Okay, yeah.
On your
Actually,
iPad 1.
yeah. Let's.
You just see her inching out of the back of the room, just like slowly one step,
She's
like
just-
no one will notice.
She's just like down below the banister, basically. There's, like, hiding right there.
Like hands.
Exactly. Yeah, the hands are still on top of the banister.
This isn't really a move. We haven't
No.
really triggered any basic move, but go ahead and roll plus sharp for me.
Plus sharp, okay.
Not a thing you normally do in this game, but
That's an 8. 6 and a 2.
an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, you flick around the cameras a little bit, and eventually you get to an outside shot, where you see Miss Luxembourg, still in just her like cardigan, like she didn't put on another layer or anything, but she is out back behind the house, and she opens up like the storm cellar doors, and goes inside, kind of looks around, and then pulls the door shut behind her.
I think
That's
she's
not
just going to get some
weird at
firewood
all.
or something. No, that's fine.
Yeah, maybe there's like an apartment down there or something like that.
I think it's the looking around part that makes it the most normal for me.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm constantly looking over my shoulder.
Trey is always looking over his shoulder. I
Yeah,
remember
you got that head on a swivel, bro. That's the
Hell
hustle.
yeah, brother.
That's how we got the pennant in lacrosse.
Yeah.
Just silence.
Oh my god.
We
You know
all
how
look
much
Yeah,
we
well,
went to
sports.
every single one of your lacrosse games. We were just really high up in the stands.
We're
Yeah,
high up
yeah.
in the stands, all right.
You get this
Shut
little
up,
you get this
Chris.
little pinch on your cheek, Chris. Like an OU.
I just like, give a really like big smile. My cheeks blush for some reason, but who knows why?
So, yeah.
You guys Kyle pours another round of shots. You may take them at your leisure. And then there is
Right away.
another like huge gust of wind that carries this howl up to the cabin, and again kind of flutters that open window. And Kyle like looks around. And is like, "Good, what is going on, man? It's like so loud outside. It's totally harshing my vibe."
Do you want me to? I could get that window. Actually, you know what? Let me just get that window, and I want to like close the other window. Like just like
Magically?
yeah, magically. Of course, I'm not leaving from this spot to do anything.
Okay, go ahead and roll to use magic, and we will.
Someone give me. If I get double sixes again, okay, no, that's better.
I do
Can I
think,
roll a dexterity saving throw or something here? Hands, arms still out the window.
I got a 5.
A 5.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
You don't need to avoid it, Maggie, because Madison reaches out with her hand and again makes that closed fingers pulling down motion, and the window next to you vibrates for a second, and then gets ripped off the hinge and flies out into the darkness.
Oh,
And there's now
whoopsie.
just
Ah,
just an
jeez.
annoying draft coming in.
Yeah, let's
That,
cover that before it gets too cold in here.
That was a weird trick.
Hey, Matty Mads, can I talk to you for a real quick sec over here?
Yes, Trey. What?
I mean, old building and all that.
No, guys, it's fine. I gotta talk to Matty Mads, you know?
What, Trey? What?
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing magic, Trey. It's cool.
Yeah, I know, it's cool, but, like, there were rules.
No, there were not.
Okay, like, I understand you're not a part of the blockchain anymore, and that's fine. I still love you, but, yeah, I am, and there's repercussions for this kind of shit, and I just got sent on, like, my first real mission, and if you fuck this
Trey.
up for me, I might actually die.
Trey, you did magic?
Maddie, how high were you in college?
Trey, first of all, very high. But no, I only started doing magic like senior year.
What the fuck were you doing for the blockchain?
Sleeping around. What were you doing?
I thought you were gonna say spreadsheets.
I mean, she was spreading
Okay,
something.
yeah, back then maybe I was just sleeping around, but holy fuck, man. This shit is deeper than what...
Are there rules? I didn't know there were rules.
Maddie Mads, there's so many fucking rules. Rule number
I've been
one.
living like a superhero for the past 5 years.
Oh, dear God, we're fucked.
I think we just gotta pan away from that. Kyle is putting on his heavy wool coat. It's like, gotta go get that window.
Yeah, you need a hand, champ.
Sean also stands up and was like, babe, it's just we'll just like put a tarp up. It's fine. It's dark out. It's cold. You don't need to go. Kyle's like, no. I'm good. I'm fine. I'll go get it. And Chris, when you offer,
I think we should leave it the way it is. This is actually pretty efficient for me.
no, we're like wasting
And
so much.
Maggie is already sitting in the windowsill, smoking another cigarette out the window.
No, we're wasting like a lot of heat. The feng shui is all off.
That's fine.
He turns to you, Chris, and he's like, "I got this. I'll be just like be right back. Don't worry about it. Like sit tight, do some more shots. You know, supposed to be a nice week here.
All right, bud, but just be careful. There's things out there, you know?
Hey. He holds out a fist to fist bump you.
And I fist bump him back.
I am the things out there.
And there you go.
And then he like nods confidently and marches out the door.
God, he's so cool.
Sean kind of like puts his head in his hands like, he's gonna get himself into so much trouble one day.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him from the window. Don't worry.
While when you come over to the window, actually, Maggie's already there. Sort of like looks at you, Chris, squints her eyes and goes,
So, what you been up to, Trey?
Oh, well, that's not me. That's Trey over there. It's
What?
Chris, you
She
know.
pulls out her phone, flips through it real fast.
Oh, Sean, what you been up to?
Max, I've known you since high school.
I'm
You
messing
okay?
with you. And she flips open her phone and goes through it again. Chris. What have you been up to?
Hold on. Let me just
I
see
mean, just
something real
besides
quick.
all the texts I get from you.
I'm just going to put a backhand against the head of Maggie, just see if there's a fever running or anything.
Very cold.
Huh. Max, you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm feeling great right now. I got 2 shots in me, and I got another 5 cigarettes.
Well, that's the thing. If you got 2 shots in you, you should be running a little more.
I had this really crumbly bar.
The
that
cigarette
just, like,
shouldn't be in you.
It was so inefficient. It was like granola that just exploded. So I had like that as well. I mean, it was wild. I have never seen something so horrible.
Huh. That sounds like
it
all
was
right.
it was like a Natur Valley or something. I don't know.
Gee willikers, that's something.
By the way,
right
have you
there.
ever had a pretzel? Those things are incredible.
Yes, Mags. I had a pretzel before. You sure you're
Yeah.
feeling all right, old gal?
No, I'm feeling great right now.
Nothing you should know. Maggie has never sounded like this before. She
Oh,
had
yeah.
a very
I didn't
bubbly,
think so.
whimsical
No.
voice back in
What are you,
college.
27?
Exactly, yeah.
You sound like you're.
I sound like an 80-year-old chain smoker right now.
Chris, as you're facing Maggie, you see over her shoulder through the window, you see Kyle kind of like dum, 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 and like descend over the crest of the hill where you can't see him anymore.
Man, how far did Madison send that window flying? That's something.
Yeah, that's pretty something. Hey, where did Kyle go there?
Over
And,
the hill. Get the window.
As you like go to look, Maggie's gonna get up, sort of like go around you a little bit, and crouch down towards your shadow, and looks just like, like pretending like she dropped a cigarette or something like that, and just looks straight at your shadow and just goes,
Hearn, you need to get the hell out of here.
The shadow responds basically not like in sign language, but just only through like moving its hands, and via hand motion kind of communicates like, "Hey, I was here first."
These are my
Crosses
Do
its
I-
arms.
Do I hear that?
Maggie comes back up with the cigarette and she's like,
I found it.
You don't hear it. You do feel kind of like some motion on your back, as if someone was tracing their finger along your back. But Hearn kind of does that anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, Mags, maybe take it a little bit easier tonight. If you're, feeling a little under the weather, I don't want you getting made worse,
Why? We're out in the middle of nowhere with a ton of alcohol and a few people we haven't seen in 5 years. What could go wrong?
Just goes marching off through the house.
marching off into the house.
Oh, well, ain't that something?
You go marching off. A few more minutes go by. Sean kind of like eventually like ushers Ryan to go to her bed, because it's getting too late for her.
Good night, Orion.
And then she leaves.
I think Trey goes over to Sean and says, "Yeah, so she's like on her phone a lot, huh?"
Yeah, she's like, she's really into this thing. It's called Vine.
Dude,
It's
you gotta get her
oh my
off
God.
Vine and start getting her to go into like crypto, because like you can actually make real money there. So like, here's how it works, and he explains to I'll do it to the best of my ability. So basically, you're mining, right? But it's not real. It's not like you're going into a mountain or anything like that. It's like all online. So like, think of it as this coin, right? But the coin is in the internet. And you have to basically open up all these browsers and find the coin that's in the internet. And when you find that sweet nug, that's like real money that you can use that the government can't touch, my guy.
Are you actually trying to like convince him of this, or are you just kind of rambling?
Of course he is.
I'm totally rambling, but I am trying to convince him.
This is manipulate someone.
Great.
Go ahead and roll plus charm.
Plus charm.
Ooh.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
You don't have a lot of charm,
That's a
buddy?
7.
Oh, 7.
It's
okay.
a 6 and I have 0 charm,
So,
but a 6 and a 1.
Sean kind of like initially seems very put off by this, but when you say that the government can't touch it, and he's like, oh, so okay, so like, it's like a
it's unregulated,
private,
my guy.
Yeah. That sounds kind of cool.
Think of it like putting all your money under your mattress.
Right. Yeah, I also do that. I'm gonna leave Ryan out of it though, because she's not even 18 yet. She's probably
That's like free labor.
She probably shouldn't get into it.
Think of it. Just say it.
Okay. Hey, we pan away.
That's the crazy part about it. You can get into it at any age. We came up with that.
About this time, a few more minutes later, Kyle still isn't back, and you feel like he either should have found it or given up by now.
Yeah,
Hey,
we should
where's
probably-
Sean?
Probably find him.
I'm right here, Mags.
Sorry. Where's Madison?
I'm right here.
Point to
I'm
Madison.
just playing around right now. Where's that guy? Where's
Sean looks around and is like, yeah, he should have. He's probably just like trekking through the woods. Maybe we should go find him.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should do
probably.
nothing.
Don't want him getting frostbite now. Or hypothermia.
No, of course we should go find him.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
I totally agree. Let me, we'll do a little research, and I'm gonna pull out my phone and start checking the blockchain, and I'm gonna use a move called Fortunes.
Yeah.
So my sect has ancient prophecies or divination techniques, ergo using the blockchain, to predict the future. That's how we make our fortune. Once per mystery, I can use them. If I look at so I can look at what the future holds by rolling weird. So I have +2 to my weird. So let's go ahead and roll that. Ugh, damn it. Double 2s for a 6 total.
Shame. However, if you would like to succeed on this roll,
Mm.
you guys as a group have 2 luck that you can spend. Luck is a game mechanic where you can use it to either reduce one attack of incoming harm or avoid it. You can also use it to turn a roll into a 12. When you're out of luck, normally bad stuff happens, but this is a 2-shot, so bad stuff is going to happen anyway. So if this roll is important to you, two luck as a party, by the way. You guys have 2 luck total.
Oh, okay.
So if this roll is important to you, you may spend one of those luck to turn it into a 12.
What was your total again?
It was a 6, so
was
it's
a 6.
It's a complete
Okay.
fail.
I mean, could someone help him and give him a +1?
Yeah, so like the things that I can get out of this is having a useful object ready, being somewhere where I'm needed just in time, taking +1 forward or giving 1 forward, or retroactively warning someone about an attack so it doesn't happen. And on a 10+, I hold 3. On a 7 and 9, I hold 1. So like it could be really useful, but
it could also be fun to fail.
I mean the fail is just I get nothing. So.
Well, on a fail, you get bad information.
Oh, you're right. It does say on a
And-
miss you get bad information, and yeah, okay, that could be fun.
and
too,
I decide
so.
what that means. Yeah.
I don't think I'll help. I think I'm good.
What? Come on, Maggie. Let's go. Let's help. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, we've known him for so long.
No, I think he's talking about the help out action.
I
to
was
boost
talking
me
about
to-
helping out Trey with whatever his problem was over there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know.
I
any
think-
of that crypto
I'm sorry. I thought you were
mumbo-jumbo.
just saying you weren't gonna go. I was like, no.
Yeah, I think the only person that could help is Madison, and I think specifically in this case, your temptation to use magic for everything could apply. That you see him checking his phone and he gets a little frustrated, that you could make it easier for him.
Oh,
you
I
know?
will. Absolutely. Sounds amazing. Let's do it.
So go ahead and technically this is help out, but because you are a hex, this is going to be use magic to sort of give him a little bonus.
So that
Oh, I want to be a jerk.
got a 10.
A 10. All right. So you're looking at your phone, Trey, and the numbers just aren't adding up. And then there's live updates. You have really good service here, actually.
Yeah, it's great.
There's live updates, and there's just this sudden little spike on a coin called. What do you actually get? Oh no, you just get to spend hold on stuff as you please.
Yeah.
So so you get this sudden little spike on a coin called good coin.
Can I do
Yeah,
something
Maggie.
before
Yeah.
this goes any further, though?
Yeah.
Maggie, I think maybe sees a little bit of magic going on over there,
Mhm.
and is going to interfere.
Yeah, you have the
And
sight.
I have the sight, and then I'm going to use Jinx. Interfere with a hunter, giving them a -1 forward.
Wait, are you interfering with me? Because my thing isn't magic.
I'm interfering with.
It is kind of okay. It is magic.
It is
It's
magic.
just my,
Shut
yeah, what are
the
you talking
blockchain
about? This is
isn't magic.
magic.
It's science. It's totally magic. Nobody knows.
It's a
how
way
it
of
works.
life.
That is a 9, so that is keep 1, which is going to be interfere with a hunter, giving them -1 forward. So that's
So you-
7. So that goes to 7, comes to 6.
You
So
literally
that
get this little
the coin crashes immediately.
It does, yeah. You get this little
No!
spike on good coin, and then it just immediately crashes again.
Maggie's just giggling over in the corner, smoking a cigarette.
Sean starts putting on a coat. He's going to go out and look for Kyle. Is anyone going to go with him?
Let's go.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
all go.
We should
Actually,
all go.
Let's
Oh,
figure
okay.
this out.
What's the bad information I get?
Oh, right, yes.
He's fine.
So
Nah,
good-
guys, we don't have to go.
Nah, it's
Um,
fine.
looking at the effects you can get, and I think it's going to be kind of like an inversion to that. The bad information you get. So those all the coins crash, and then you get a news notification about a riot in Luxembourg.
Oh shit.
Abigail, no.
Agatha.
Yeah, that was her name. Yep.
All right, yeah. Let's go find Kyle. I got a bad feeling. We should go.
Oh man. Okay. So everyone puts on their coats. You all guys. Is everyone going? Is Maggie staying back?
One of us should probably stay back at the house to make sure he comes back. If you want, I
Nah,
can
there's
do
no fun in that. Let's just all go out into the snow.
And Maggie grabs the bottle of whatever, the Jaeger, from the kitchen. It's definitely Jaeger. And goes out into the snow without a coat on.
Maggie, you're not feeling too hot either. I mean, are you sure you want to do that?
I'm fine right now. I'm fit as a fiddle.
No, we should all be wearing jackets.
Yeah,
It's cold.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got my
jacket.
vest. We're fine.
yeah, I got a jacket on.
She just has like a cardigan
Like
on.
a cardigan.
Yeah.
So you all get gussed up. Sean actually will yeah, no, that's a good idea. I'll stay here and I'll wait in case he comes back from another direction.
Yeah, just hit me up on my cell, cause like I got great service out here.
Oh yeah. No, there's a tower like halfway down the mountain. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like Trey would also have one of those little like MiFi, like portable Wi-Fi thingies that work like everywhere.
Did
I'm
those
talking
exist in
about?
2012?
Yeah.
You guys all go outside, 4 of you heading down the hill in the direction that Chris saw Kyle walking. As soon as you leave the warm interior of the lodge, you are kind of instantly, chilled to the bone despite your coats, as though the temperature has dropped 20 degrees since you all got here. Those of you who had a few shots, you're feeling a little light on your feet. The winter air is, biting at your cheeks, at your noses, stinging your eyes. And there is just this persistent background rushing of wind that it's not like scary, but it's just a little unsettling in that way of like a constant white noise that once you notice it, you can't stop hearing it almost over everything else. You guys traipse down the hill, the lodge kind of getting half, you can see the top of the building poking out over the snow ahead of you and into the trees. And Who's taking the lead?
Think Maggie is taking the lead right now.
Is it like a leader lead, or is it just like you're kind of walking in the front?
I just started
Just in
walking
front,
without
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah. That's what I kind of feel. I don't know. I just picture you like shuffling through the snow ahead of everyone, like you're not even picking your feet up. And we're all like, "What is
I mean, you guys reckon we should split up?
You find Kyle's footprints in the snow,
Oh, good.
so you have a path, and it leads you right up to the edge of the tree line, where now that the top of the building is just barely, you can just see the top window of the lodge, one of the upper bedrooms where the light is on. And are you guys going to go into the tree line, or?
Well, yeah, we gotta find Kyle.
Madison like stops for a second and looks at the tree line and like shakes her head a little bit and is like, "All right, fine. One more time."
What are you talking about?
You guys get about 40 feet past the edge of the trees, the glimmer of the lodge flickering in the dark branches up over your head, the last sign of light other than the 3/4 full moon. And as if, I assume you've got your phone flashlights on, you're not walking in the darkness.
Madison just has like a light on her finger.
Okay.
You also hear the buzz of a drone overhead recording everything.
I mean, if you want, I can pull the Highlander around and put the high beams on into the woods.
He's got a Highlander. You guys, you're shutting your flashlights around, you're not seeing any sign of Chris. There's, like a twig cracks.
Oh, no, where
to your
am I?
left.
What happened to Chris?
Oh, God, where'd I go?
Sorry, Kyle.
No, that one's Chris.
A twig cracks to your left, you all whip around, an owl hoots to your right, then it flies away silently. And then, from nothing, even though you didn't see it a second before, Maggie bumps into a pair of legs.
Legs? Those
And
ain't trees.
Well,
as you back up and shine your lights, you see the body of your friend Kyle impaled by half a dozen spiky branches through his abdomen and neck.
oh,
That is where we will call the first half of
whoa,
Holiday Special.
Happy holidays!
Merry
Doesn't that just
Christmas,
put you in the
everyone.
spirit of
Happy Hanukkah!
What the?
Well,
Oh my god.
thank you all for playing. We will be back for part 2 next week. Before I don't think. Oh no, we do technically have end of session moves in Monster of the Week. Let's take a look at those real quick.
I don't have any.
I don't think
I don't either.
At the end of each session, we ask the following questions: did we conclude the current mystery? No.
No!
We
Did
found
save
him.
someone?
That
did we
was the
save-
mystery.
That was the
Find
mystery.
Kyle,
Okay,
and
well,
we found
next-
him.
Next session is just going to be a party.
You know what? Yeah, we did.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
No.
No.
It was not said if Kyle's alive or not, so I think so far
He's
we
still
have to assume
breathing.
that we did.
Did we learn something new and important about the world? Yes, I think we learned quite a lot.
Yes!
And did we
Yeah.
learn something new and important about one of the hunters? Yes, we learned quite a lot. We introduced all of them. That counts.
Yes!
So with 2 yeses, everyone marks 1 experience.
Woo!
It probably
I level
won't
up.
matter, but on the off chance that someone fails a lot of rolls next session, you might get another improvement. So might as well mark it.
Woo!
Woo!
And with that, does anyone have anything they would like to plug?
Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Majora's Rose for streaming Muppet goodness.
You can check out my
Solid.
my
Fucking
page
solid.
lftr.ee/Tintenseher for all my links to all my stuff. Thank you very much.
Go check out the GoFundMe for Blue Hundreds. We're still trying to raise money to get that film made.
Woo!
Check it out, share
Woo!
it, donate if you can. That would be great.
Do you ever go out to the middle of the woods with your buddies, expecting a fun reunion, only to have a window ripped off from the house and a cold breeze now gushing through? And don't you wish that you could look at your friend and tell them what they did, but remain semi-anonymous and in a digital format? Well, now you can through the system of reviews. And you know what else you can do with those reviews is leave us one, and that would be much appreciated. We'd love to get one of those sweet, sweet reviews. You can tell us what we did right, maybe tell us what we did wrong, but we'd love it if you just told us what we did right. Praise, please, no criticism. You know?
Praise me.
Only good comments. Or maybe a couple bad comments. Whatever you
bad
just
were
kind of
perfect.
feel in that moment right there. But, feel free to leave something for us. Like how that window got left in the snow.
Look, don't
Who's
hate on my
gonna get
window.
it now? Because Kyle's dead.
We're gonna get it. You know what? We're also gonna get
What?
My
a
plug.
goodbye.
Oh, never mind.
Bye.
Intro.